Hi, this is Ron Nutter with another edition of TechBytes with Ron Nutter product reviews. Today we're looking at the Precision Voltage Reference Module, and this is from the folks at Godiy, G-O-D-I-Y modules. And guys, if I mispronounce your company name, I apologize. Help me understand the right way to pronounce it, and hopefully we'll be working on some other reviews together. It's the Precision Voltage Reference Module with 5 voltage levels and 5 resistors for calibration or at least reference checks. And we'll get more into that here in a minute. And 3 things you need to know. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. I'd really appreciate it. Well, before I get into thing number 1, the Precision Voltage Reference Module, and you see me cover one of the others. This one is the best I found so far. Thing number 1, this is going to be a gem to have because it has a USB-C power input, so that gives you a choice on how the voltage reference board is powered. You can use a power bank, phone charger. I think you get the general gist. Now, if you're going to do a power bank, that's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Make sure you're running on pretty much a full charge because you might get some variation as the battery drops into about the lower 25% of the power range. Now you're going to see something on the upper right hand corner of the reference module, and it says 0.1 precision resistors. Now this is probably, without spending a lot of money that most of us don't have a justification for, this is the most accurate. And I'm not sure if these are metal film resistors or not. I would kind of expect being at 0.1. They probably are. This is going to give you an idea of how accurate your ohm meter is. This one, and you'll see a demo here in just a second of a couple of the different ohmage options. And this kind of brings up one question. I'll go ahead and slide into this one. How often should you use the voltage reference module? If you haven't used your voltmeter for a while, now would be a good time to do it because you've got 4 different DC, not AC, DC, think of it like battery power, to check on your meter. Now, this one's going to vary a little bit. And you'll see a label on the front of the plastic container that shows what the test results were at a specific temperature, at a specific humidity level. I would see the temperature changing to have more of an effect than humidity, but that's just my personal observation. Are you ever going to have a 1-to-1 match? Maybe not. Here's why. The more budget-friendly your meter is, and the more drift or things just may not always match up, and there may not be a way to recalibrate it because these things are probably fixed calibrated at the factory. So just kind of keep that in mind. Just at least this way you know what the reference says versus what your meter says. You know, as long as they're pretty close, then I wouldn't worry about it a whole lot. Now, I already kind of touched on a little bit. Thing number 3, the sticker on the front is going to give you a lot of information. And as I said earlier, this was done at a specific temperature and humidity combo. So you change the environment, this is going to change this. It gives you at least written down. Now you will notice that there are settings that are on the board that says, and then voltage area that says, 1 volt, 10 volt. You see what's there. But the sticker has a little bit of a difference. I would go with what the sticker says. The numbers there are just done when this was put together. No criticism intended on the folks who put this together. Thing number 4, and this is a bonus. Now, the board ships in a protective case, which is great. I mean, was it that expensive? No, but I learned a long time ago, you take care of your tools, and your tools will be with you for a long time. So, keep the case, especially because that sticker is on it. What I did with my case is put it in a slightly larger plastic bag so that the label doesn't get all scratched up and made unreadable. So that's a minor point, but while you're doing this one, that's going to be something to keep in mind. Now, something to note on this. You've got the 4 dip switches that set the different voltage levels. Do not have more than one of these engaged. It's going to cause some reading problems, you don't going to do, and I don't think it'll damage the board, but just don't have more than one gauge. So what the process I go through is I deselect or take the one voltage I've been testing, turn it off first, and then turn on the one that I want to test next. So maybe a good idea is when you are through, just turn them all off. So this has been probably the best voltage reference board I've found so far. So take a look at this one and think about getting one today. This is a good one to have in your toolbox, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned professional. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.